Alright, what's up YouTube? Right, it's been 15 years since, we got to play Chromehounds. So, Chromehounds is now back online. If you want to play Chromehounds, you need to download... I'm going to just go through this like real roughly because this is kind of, I'm kind of not in the speech mode to like talk basically, right? So, if I like stop and pause, it's like because I'm thinking, right? So you need to download Xena Canary Netplay, right? You need to download this because this is what will run the Chromehounds ROM, right? So then you need to download Chromehounds ROM, which you need the version, right? So let me just click that back up so you can see my hand. You need to go to that, and then you need to download, where is it gone? My files. So you need to download Canary Netplay. It's Chromehounds USA Europe EN JAFRDE. Now when you get this disk image, right, this will allow you to then drag and drop the Chromehounds ROM into Xena, right? So then this will then start the game, right? But to connect to the online server, you want to join the Open Combat Discord server, and then you will have a thing called Radmin VPN. You will download this, and then you will join the server, which will basically allow you to access the online. So I think someone's created their own online ability to have everyone connect to the server, right? So you get on this game by typing in the network Chromehounds. I think it's called Open Combat, right? Is the network name, and then the password to get on the server is called Hound, right? And then when you access the Radmin VPN, you will go into your netplay on your Xena Canary netplay, and then you will go to network interfaces, and then you will add the Radmin VPN, and then this will allow you to connect to the online server, which will allow you then to play Chromehounds online, right? So once you've done all this and set it up, obviously you're gonna have to get all the weapons. So then what you have to do is create a saved file with Chromehounds I've collected to the online, and then when you've got a saved file, it will allow you to go into you have to download the file, which is all parts, and then you find the file where the parts folder is in, and then you delete the other one or copy and paste it in there, and then replace the existing, and then close the game down, and then reboot the game, and you should have all the parts, right? And then you will get all the parts on the game. So basically, you don't have to do this basically mad complicated way of getting on the game. Now, obviously we could go back into the trial sortie and play the game. Now, we can go to, free battles. We can play free battles right now, we can't play war. So the guy is basically going to say that in the next 7 days, we may be able to access the war. Now, that's when we will get to come on the game and spank kids with the with our hounds that we produce, right? So eventually, if I find out who made this game and put it back online, I probably will donate to the guy, for giving us access to playing the greatest hit of all time, right? Because this game is the greatest hit of all time. Obviously, the graphics on it are a bit shit, but no one ever complained about it because it came out in 2006. Look at this fucking sniper wheelie, bro. This thing's immense, right? So I used to run this back in the war, back in the day. People say that you can't run wheels in the war, and you can only run like snipers and hounds and stuff, and that's actually for me to just jump back on the game and then build this hound, and I can't remember completely all the weapon chips and everything I used to use. It's kind of cool that I've just jumped on and it's kind of accurate. So I used to use this in the war on South Seamo, and I used to one-shot kids and stuff. Actually, like, so good to come back and play this, like, just to go on the maps and explore. And I don't think all the camos are unlocked. I'm going to kind of ask in the Discord server if there's any way that we can get the Cerberus camo back, as that was the camo that I always used to use, and BTR skills. So I'm just going to run through a few players if there's a few players that want to join up in the war and get back into the swing of things. So UK Legend is one guy. He's been uploading videos. He hasn't had time to reply to me yet, so I guess I'm just not on his focus right now. Probably will speak to him, And then we got Buster Cap. Buster Cap used to run BTR skills. Used to play with them. ACV Squadron. Anybody from ACV, which is going to be, you know, War Machine died. You know, RIP. He'd be fucking, he'd be happy, man, to know that this game's back online. You know, there's a video of War Machine basically on YouTube. If you go to like Fox Sega, War Machine is XI, War Machine IX, and it's basically like Fox Sega, and he's shooting guns and that, because obviously Sega shut the game off to this game in 2010, right? And you know, we couldn't play the online after they closed the servers down, complaining that there wasn't enough players. But at that time, when this game came out, there was just too many really good titles that came out, which was like Halo, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, the usual like good stuff basically. So what happened was, you know, we let's take one shot, so is that a joke? Right, literally out of ammo, so I'm just literally fly around and just mess around. So, you know, there's Buster Cat, he was a guy I played with in BTR skills. He used to run that white and blue hammer. They did kick me out eventually because I was just too good, but I don't know if he was the leader at the time. And then you had Mobius 1. Yo, where's Mobius? King Orville here. Yeah, you know me. Oh, fucking, you know, Aho. Aho's another guy who died, a Japanese guy who we used to play with. He was fucking sick. They got Mobius 1, Gino P, Panda. Obviously, I've got Panda on Messenger, so it don't matter. I can speak to him. There's a few other people that, you know, used to play with me. Goonie is one. Lightning Hyro. He used to hate me, to be fair. We got Scruggs 1. Yeah, Scruggs 1 is another guy. I think he's probably like 40 now. Maybe, yeah, I ran out of ammo. He's probably like 40 now, right? But these guys will probably still play this game. I mean, Legendary Solo was another guy who used to play with him. Just getting bombed up here, but we're messing around. But this is the thing that's going to be sick, right? Because even though I'm playing this and just, you know, we'll go back to the lobby and get another hand and we'll test something else. So, because now we get to play this game, again, we'll, you know, I'll get to upload videos and do battles and war, and it'll be sick. And we might even be able to stream it on like Twitch and shit. Yo, it'll be joke. Like, it'll be actually so good. So, you know, Kingdom of Saukar, that's who we are. Kingdom of Saukar. Right? You get to choose. If you've never played Chromehounds before, basically you have 3 factions, which is Terrakia, Moscow, and, you know, Kingdom of Saukar. So put it this way, it's like Russia, the Middle East, and America basically, and then you fight on the war, and then you take the maps, and then, oh right, load. Did I fucking load my old hand? Assemble data. Should load my sniper. Okay, that's the one. This will be assembled. Yeah. Is this the build? Yeah. So I was the creator of this hand originally, right? No one really knew how to build like sick stuff. When someone built something new, you know, it was like, oh yo, how's he built that? So it was really good. But I'm really glad this game's on. If you are somebody that remembers me and you want to play, or you know, someone that I've never met and you'd actually, you know, who's actually good on this game or whatever, then, you know, hit me up. I'm gonna try spin some free battles and then play with some people online and then get into the gist of it. Get all the skills back after 15 years of not playing this shit. I went in the story mode the other day on the Xbox, and I was like, yo, can I get some practice in the the good old controls? Yeah, and you will need a wired pad to play this game. You will need an Xbox wired pad. Now I'm 8 minutes in the video, but I don't know why I did that then. I literally moved my analog stick up. Not used the Xbox controller since playing on PC so much, but you know, it's going to be so sick to play against the super weapons again. Like, the super weapons were fucking so good. This is not that accurate. I'm going to mess around with the chips, but yo, if you remember me and you want to play, you know, we're making videos again, so bam bam, Chromehounds.
version 2, motherfucker. But see you in a bit. Peace.